This is Monty with Build Brothers, starting my digital roof inspection video at 2821 Mobley Street. What we're looking at here is a modified bitumen torch down material on the flat section of this roof. And a couple things I wanted to point out. You can see the granules starting to pool up, and this is very common on flat roofs. After it rained, all those granules begin to wash down and pool up at the end here. But a couple things I wanted to point out are some fundamental issues with this torch down section. Normally we like to see a 1/4 inch to at least a 1/2 inch of bleed out on each of these seams, and we don't see any of that bleed out. You know, compared to the neighbors over here, they have proper bleed out. That's what we like to see, but over here we are lacking. And two compromise issues on this roof is around the perimeter. Perimeter is always going to be the first to fail when it comes to wind-driven rain, and we can see that right here. There's a giant gap, and my finger is able to get into there, which means water is having no issue getting in underneath there. And then we see that again over here. And this is just an indicator that this is improperly installed. So definitely want to address that. As far as the shingle portion on here, there is a solar system on here. Seems to be installed properly, and we see proper seam stagger on each course of the shingles. And you know, you see a little bit of granule loss just from age, and this is normal for the age of the roof. And the reason being, over time, those oils begin to evaporate in the sun, and all those granules start to deplete, and then you start to see that shiny fiberglass start to show through. And again, this just happens over time with age. And another gap I noticed going from the shingles to the torch down is right underneath here. So that is a little gap that would need to get addressed as well. So yeah, my recommendation would be to rip off this old torch down and put the TPO material. TPO is a synthetic material. It is widely used on commercial buildings, and it does a very good job at keeping that water out. What it essentially does, there's no seams like there is here on the torch down, and it would make this entire plane a single membrane. So yeah, that would be my recommendation for this roof. Because it is compromised, and water is going to be able to get underneath down to the wood decking and cause wood damage. That ends my video inspection. Thank you.